As a follow-up to hanging catenary on the series, as you can tell now, everything's in to the engine house. The only section I got to do yet is over the table where the RS3 is. There's 3 tracks there. I'll have wire over them. And there's the end of the wire there. I still have to do the tie-offs from here to this pole. Basically show where this wire stops. There's the pit building where the bipolar is. That's where the roundhouse is going to go. Originally it's where I'm standing, but it won't fit and I want to have the roundhouse. I talked about doing crossovers. As you just saw, the E77 went through that crossover there. When you do your wiring, when you hang the catenary, transitions from track to track is similar to hanging the catenary itself. You just have to make sure everything is at the same height. So right in front of the panel at Joe there, that is where the crossover wire starts, from that pole there, and then that pole in the center there, and then it ties back in at this hanger. So you make a short piece the same distance for those sections, and then overlay it to what you have and clamp it. What I do is I'll sit there with a pair of the alligator clips, set the wire, and then clamp the crossover wires to the existing wire. It's near catenary, it's already hanging, and then adjust it. And if you don't have it set to the right height, as that engine transitions from this track to this track, if there's any difference in height, you're going to tear the pan off, because it's going to catch it, and you'll find out really quickly how badly things go. So so we'll follow this thing over here. And for this crossover here, it's the same thing, but if you notice, as we get to the crossover wire, everything stays the same, nothing changes. So now I gotta go shut this thing off, otherwise it'll go away. Well, well, I don't know. Like I said before, you take your time. Some of it's a hit or miss. The same with the transitions into the yard. It's the same thing. You just measure, cut, and solder, and everything at the bottom, on the bottom where the pan runs, has to be at the same height. The only place I have it's different here is coming into the engine facility, where it comes down into where the pit building's at. This wire here in the foreground is a little lower than the wire on the main, because the track itself is going down grade coming off the roadbed. So that one needs to stay a little lower, and then transition back up to the main catenary where it is under the bridge. So when you come across under the bridge, it hits this, tracks, and it pushes the pan down, so it's a little lower. Otherwise, the horns, even though you have horn guards, will still catch the wire that's on the main. So I can't think of anything else hanging a wire. A fellow Milwaukee modeler helped me do the pit building. So he gave me the dimensions of what the real one was. So it's 200 and some feet. It was like 202 feet long. Huge. Right in here is where the sand tower, I haven't built that yet, has to go. Well, alright, well I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Thanks.